artist here at Old Souls Collective in Northside, Cincinnati, Ohio. What got me into tattooing was getting tattooed myself. I kind of got into shops, started talking to people, and I'd always been an artist myself, like mainly in a little bit in high school, more so in grade school, but I kind of like stepped away from it to kind of get into college aspects, but none of it really clicked, so I kind of went back into art. So getting into it, I'm always an old school kind of guy. Everything, video games, digital and analog stuff, VHS, all that kind of crap. So it was like, my roots are always in old school. So a lot of it came from just kind of like taking the artwork of legends and kind of repainting them in my own aspect, and kind of like, I would start by going like line for line, shading for shading, color for color, for like what the masters of the craft kind of did, and putting it in my own kind of word. First tattoo I got was here on my shoulder, and then the second one after that was the other shoulder cap. I kind of started with that one, and then from there, like down, I just kind of started filling up with more Star Wars stuff. I'll take a look at old movies, like for instance, right now I'm working on, like in my mind and also on my iPad, Steven Spielberg flash sheet. So I'll watch, like Gremlins, Jurassic Park, Jaws, all that kind of stuff that he's like made, E.T., and I'll like come up with like flash designs of like, after watching these movies and kind of seeing the elements and the themes, is I'll take those, pull some references online and everything, and kind of compile them into a whole like album on my iPad, and kind of take different images and kind of take elements from one into another and combine it into one solid piece, and then throw it on a flash sheet and then list it as available for somebody to get. There's so many really good references of artwork on these old VHS boxes from the 80s, as I'll take a look at one and be like, that'd make a really cool flash piece, and I'll just like take a picture of it, make sure it's real good, upload it to my Procreate iPad, and kind of trace it, kind of work in my own colors and composition, everything, and kind of make it my own. Another thing is horror. I'm a huge horror fan. So like, actually a lot of my clientele come to me because I do so well with horror pieces. A lot of people like, Michael Myers, Freddy, Chucky, all that kind of stuff. I'm a huge horror guy, but root of it all is I love Star Wars. George Lucas has always been a huge part of my life. I have like 80% of my body's tattooed in Star Wars characters. I'd say that's where the inspiration of it all kind of came from, was just kind of looking at how the greats did it and doing it myself.